Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to make this delicious and creamy pasta chicken with ingredients that fit your low budget and also a short cooking time. This is perfect for you who is a student and has little money and time to make your meals. For this recipe, you will need 1/4 of an onion finely chopped. You'll need some kind of vegetable. In this case, I chose string beans because they are very cheap. You'll also need a large chicken breast, roughly 300 grams of pasta of your choice, black pepper, salt, parsley, and also garlic. It can be normal garlic or this sliced one I bought. You'll be also needing some kind of cream, either half and half or heavy cream, depending on how creamy you want it to be. In this recipe, I'm using half and half. I chose to use chicken broth for this recipe, but it's totally up to you if you want to use it or not. You will also need something to fry your ingredients. In this case, I chose olive oil, but you can use normal oil or even butter, whatever you prefer. And another optional ingredient is the white wine that I only bought because it was very cheap. You might have noticed that on the bottom left corner, I was putting the price for each fraction of ingredient and also adding it up. This is the final price for this meal, but I also think it's important to show the individual price of each ingredient in its totality, which means as if you had nothing to cook with. So that's what we're gonna do now. On the right column, you have the prices for each ingredient in its totality, which means when you buy it on the store, this is the price we'll have, and then the column on the left is the price for this individual meal. You can pause the video to check it out. In order to take less time to cook, the first thing you should do is go ahead and put hot water into a pan and get it boiling. I advise you to put really hot water from the tap, this way the boiling time will be shortened. While you're waiting for the water to boil, you can go ahead and cut the chicken breast. If you have a large chicken breast like I do, you can cut it in half. Then after that, you can cut it into little pieces. The smaller the pieces, the more it will look like it has in pasta. But also if you cut it too small, it won't be very nice. So be mindful of that. After you finished cutting, you can go ahead and season the chicken as you like. I usually put black pepper and salt, and you can put as much as you like. After you're done seasoning, just put it aside and you can start cutting the vegetable of your choosing. In this case, I'm cutting the string beans into little pieces. Once you're done cutting the ingredients, go ahead and grab a frying pan and also your olive oil. The amount of olive oil depends on the amount of chicken you have. In this case, I put enough to cover the whole frying pan, and then wait for it to get really hot. In order to check if the frying pan is ready, just put a piece of onion and wait for it to start frying. Once the pan is hot, go ahead and put your chicken and start stirring it a little bit. Don't stir it too much, otherwise it won't fry. This process should take about 4 minutes, and once you're done, go ahead and put it aside. Meanwhile, the water for the pasta might have started boiling, so go ahead and put your pasta into the water. Don't forget to add the salt. When you remove the chicken from the frying pan, try to leave the olive oil and also some juice from the chicken in order to fry the onions and also saute the vegetable you chose. Put the onions and start stirring. After a while, when it gets transparent, you can go ahead and add your vegetable and start stirring as well. While you wait for this to fry, go ahead and add half a cube of chicken broth to the water of the pasta. Most of the water won't be used, but the pasta will suck in some of the juices from the chicken broth. Once your onion and vegetable are ready, go ahead and put the chicken back and let it fry for another minute or so. Then go ahead and add the garlic and stir it for another minute. After you're done, go ahead and put some wine. The amount of wine depends on how much you like wine, but I usually put a little bit just to cover the bottom of the frying pan. Leave the chicken in and go ahead and drain the pasta. Try to keep a little bit of the juice on the bottom of the pan with the pasta, and after you put the pasta back into the pan, don't forget to add a little bit of butter so it won't stick together. By the time the chicken should be ready, so go ahead and put all the ingredients into the same pan. Now is the time to add the half and half and also the parsley. The amount of parsley depends on how much you like it, but I usually put a lot of it. Now our meal is ready and you can see how creamy it is. But if you want to really impress in the presentation, you can go ahead and drop a little bit of cheese on top and also some more parsley. This recipe will usually give you 4 to 5 meals depending on how much you eat, and you can even double this for the whole week, but I would suggest creating a little bit more of a variety during your week, so do this recipe and a couple of more to eat during the same week. Before you go, if you are lazy after you eat and you don't feel like washing the dishes, at least make sure you put some water and detergent into the pans in order to make it easier for yourself to clean it after. Living in a dorm is very tiny and it's very complicated to be organized and clean in such a small space, so make sure you clean everything up after you're done. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to leave your like and also check my other videos. If you like this kind of video, let me know here in the comments and I'll make more of them. Thank you very much for watching and see you next time. Dancing,